What happens when your neighborhood goth girl resurrects a corpse from the local cemetery? You get a comedy? Let's talk about it.
Are you hot for anyone? Lisa! Does he have more of a basketball bod or a football bod?
He doesn't play sports.
I tend to his grave.
I talked to him.
I wish I was with you. That's really weird, Lisa.
Lisa Frankenstein is Cody Diablo's latest film meant to stick it to the man by writing these nuanced and layered women characters who come off like characters initially, but ultimately end up being fleshed out and well written characters by the end of the flick. This movie stars Katherine Newton, who is amazing in this film as Lisa Swallows, a girl who lost her mom at the beginning of the movie, but now lives with her dad and her stepmom and her stepsister, played by Carla Gugino and Lisa Soberano, respectively. Lisa is an outcast at her school and spends most of her days at the local cemetery. And one night, when it's hit by this crazy, green, strange bolt of lightning, her favorite tombstone's dead person inside comes back to life. Yep, that's it. That's the plot. One of the main highlights for me is the cast. Everyone is fantastic in their roles, and one of the best and brightest standouts to me is Lisa Soberano, who plays Taffy, the stepsister. She's a school head cheerleader, but not like that typical mean girl. That's her mom, Gugino, who just is way over the top. But Taffy, she's like this bubbly, fun personality, but she's super endearing all at the same time. She holds a lot of the movie together with her heart, and she stands out in all of her scenes, not only because of her looks, but because of her dialogue. The total 80s aesthetic of the movie just worked really well with her character. And then there was the rest of the cast. The dad, the mom, Carla Gugino, like I said before, she was fantastic. Another highlight was just the vibe of the movie itself. It took itself as serious as the premise of the movie, and that means it didn't take itself seriously at all. It was satirical, it was light, it was fun, it was a little dark, but at the same time, not too much. It never went way over the edge, and it just had this look of all of my favorite 80s movies. One of the biggest lowlights was just the sheer ridiculousness that the movie found itself going to towards the end of the movie. It just kind of went completely off the rails into a very unsatisfying conclusion of the film. The movie felt like it just ran out of ideas on how to end the film, and it just kind of happened the way it happened. And it didn't ruin the film for me too much, but at the same time, it definitely didn't do itself any favors with the way the ending went about. There was just a lot of weirdness of the plot, and just in the end, it just never seemed to land the way one I expected it to land because of how good the first three quarters of the movie were, but it just never stuck that landing properly for me. Who's this movie for? I think this movie is for the lovers of anything 80s, dark comedies, female led comedies, and the macabre. While the movie definitely isn't for everyone, I had a really good time at the movies watching it, and it's definitely worth your time since this weekend is pretty slow. If you want to get out to the theater, which I always encourage people to do, this movie is definitely worth the watch this weekend because, like I said, it's a very slow weekend. But if you don't want to go to the movies this weekend, you could definitely catch this when it's streaming. I think that's where it's going to pick up most of its steam. And this movie will definitely become a cult classic once people get to watch it in groups, get to laugh together, find all of these. It's a very quotable, there's a few quotes in this movie that's going to live on forever, I think. This movie is definitely worth your time. Whether you watch it in the theater or you wait for it to come out on streaming, I definitely think you'll enjoy it though at the end of the day because I definitely did enjoy it. But have you already seen Lisa Frankenstein? What did you think of it? What did you think of the ending? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you think it stuck the landing? If you do, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And definitely like and subscribe to the Have You Seen That With T YouTube channel. We're still pushing towards 100 subscribers by the end of February. I definitely appreciate everyone coming to the channel, watching the reviews. But we just need more people to smash that subscribe button so we can get those subscribers up, get those likes up, so we could try to do this thing as much as we possibly can. And once again, thank you for being here, and I'll check you next time.